What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to look at the Virizion counter guide in Pokemon Go to make sure you know the 100% IVs and everything you need to know to take down Virizion to hopefully get you a shiny. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for the change in raid bosses? This is going to be the first time that shiny Virizion is going to be available in Pokemon Go, so I am so incredibly excited about this. Number one, because I think the shiny is really cool. The green to like the orangish hue is a very stark difference. I really like the stark difference shinies that we've talked about. Super appreciate all you guys being here. Just wanted to let you guys know that all the way until Wednesday at midnight, you can get some of my 100K Club merchandise if you go to thetrainerclub.com. I've also brought back some of my popular items, such as this hoodie, which is a mint one. We have the lavender hoodie, and then we also have all three of the camo color hoodies as well. So if you guys do want that, make sure to take advantage. There is sales. I do not compromise my quality, but I want everybody who wants to participate in my gear for the celebration to get a chance to, regardless of your situation. So I have marked it down. This is definitely going to be the lowest price you will ever see my merchandise. I promise you, it's worth a lot more than it's up there for sale right now. So now we're going to get into the Virizion. Virizion is going to switch over today at 1 p.m. in Pacific time zone, or whatever that correlates to you. So I'm Central, it's going to be 3 p.m. and we will have Virizion for a week instead of the Giratina altered form. So I'm excited about this one. Now let's get into everything we need to know, which is going to include the 100% IVs. We're also going to include the top counters, and then finally we're going to go over the weather conditions that is going to affect how we play with the Virizion. So let's get into it right now. Virizion is going to be a grass and fighting type Pokemon. It's going to max out at 3022. It's pretty even killed, just slightly lower on the attack, a little bit higher on the defense and stamina, but it does get one of my favorite movesets to play with in the Go Battle League, which we'll check out in a second. As far as the weaknesses are, since it's going to be grass and fighting, it's going to be double weak to flying. So if you can guess what the top flying counter is, we will definitely get into that in a second. It's also going to be weak in a single weakness to psychic, poison, ice, fire, and fairy. And then as far as the resistances go, it's only going to have single resistances to dark, electric, grass, ground, rock, and water. So if you can think about this Pokemon for the Go Battle League, it's definitely semi-relevant. Like I said, it gets a pretty good move that I do like to play with. So now we're going to check out the 100% IVs. As far as the 100% IVs go, it's going to be the same as the Cobalion. It's going to be 1727 under every single conditions except two. The two conditions that are going to boost it are going to be sunny weather as well as cloudy weather, because it's going to be grass and fighting combination. This is going to boost it all the way to level 25 at a 100% IV of 2159. So those are the two to look out for, especially if you plan to use it in the Master League in Pokemon Go. As far as the move goes, it's going to get Quick Attack, which is a normal move, as well as Zen Headbutt. And then as far as the charge moves, it's going to get three. Number one, it gets Stone Edge. Number two, it gets Close Combat. And number three, it gets Leaf Blade, which is the move that I was talking about. The Quick Attack combined with the Leaf Blade combination charges that moon very fast, and it does do a lot of damage. And as far as the trainers needed to beat the Virizion, it is said that 2 trainers is a relatively easy duo with the best friend bonus and using the best flying type counters. So that would be Moltres with the Sky Attack. But it is recommended that for an average trainer, it's going to be 5 to 6 trainers. So now we're going to get into the top counters. The one thing I do want to point out though is that flying is the double weakness. However, it does get Stone Edge. Flying type Pokemon, unless they have another typing that's going to cancel out this weakness, they are all going to be weak to rock based on the flying. So now we're going to check out the top counters starting right now. And before I get into the actual counters, I just want to point out that there are potential shadow counters as well. Like I told you on my last video, if you guys do want to go to PokeBattler.com, you can check out all of these shadow counters. But today we're not going to include those because many of us do not have good ones and do not have ones powered up as of right now. Maybe in the future when we get a lot of access to these Pokemon and we're able to maybe get a couple or 10 or 20 different type of shadow legendaries that we can then potentially get a good one to invest in, but as of right now we don't, so we're going to stick to the normal counters. The number one counter is going to be Moltres, right? This Pokemon is going to have the Sky Attack, so it's going to be Wing Attack, Sky Attack combination. However, Moltres is fire as well as flying. They are both weak to rock, so this Pokemon is going to be incredibly weak to Stone Edge. I guarantee it will one-hit KO everything. And the Sky Attack is the 3-hour raid day moveset that we got a long time ago. So that puts the contemplation, do you use an Elite TM in this situation? My recommendation, if you have an abundance of Elite TMs, 2 of them, which is the most you can have right now, and you are thinking about it, you have thought about it, you really want to do it, maybe you would do it. But I foresee that at some point there may be another type of Pokemon or another moveset that will come out. Granted, we'll probably get more Elite TMs in the future, but for me, myself, I have 100% IV powered up that does not have Sky Attack. It's definitely something I am highly considering doing, but that's just for me personally. I don't know if I would recommend it to everybody. And then in the second spot, we have the Honchkrow with the Peck and the Sky Attack combination. And in the third spot, we have the Rayquaza with the Air Slash Aerial Ace combination. This is used as a flying type Pokemon because it is Dragon and Flying type. And then in the fourth spot, we have the all flying type Pokemon. That's going to be Air Slash and Hurricane. Just remember, all of these last 3 that I did give you guys are going to be single week to rock, so do be careful of them. Moltres being double week. And then in the 5th spot, we have the Unpheasant with the Air Slash and the Sky Attack combination. And after this one, the time to win is going to slightly decrease, even though we're going to a very powerful one, which is going to be Mewtwo, because it's not going to be using and exploiting the double weakness of the flying to this Pokemon. So now we're moving into the Mewtwo encounter number 6, which is going to be Confusion and a combination of Psystrike to exploit the psychic weakness of this Pokemon. And then we're going to move on to the Ho-Oh. The best thing with the Ho-Oh though is it needs to have Hidden Power with the flying type and Brave Bird combination. The one bad thing about the Hidden Powers is that when you do TM it, whatever one it chooses, you can TM away from it and TM back to it. It's going to go back to that same type Hidden Power. It's going to be locked specifically to that Pokemon. So if you do not have the Hidden Power in the flying type, it's not going to be quite as effective, even though it still will be, but it just won't sit in this counter spot. And then we have the Zapdos coming in at counter number 8 with the Charge Beam and the Drill Peck combination. The Ho-Oh is going to be double weak to the Stone Edge. The Zapdos is going to be single weak. And then we have the Togekiss with the Air Slash Aerial Ace combination, followed by the Staraptor with the Wing Attack and the Brave Bird combination. And then we have the Lugia with the Extra Sentry and the Sky Attack combination. This Pokemon is definitely a little bit more tanky. One of the highest TDO Pokemon, if not the highest TDO Pokemon in the game, which makes it more of like a steady, maybe like an anchor type Pokemon if you're having to drive away from the raid and you need to not die out, but it's not going to be the premier best time to win. Then we're going to go to the Yanmega with the Wing Attack Aerial Ace, followed by Fearow with Peck and Sky Attack. And then onto the Chandelure with the Fire Spin and the Overheat combination. So here, guys, we have definitely went way down as far as the time to win. Granted, some of these Pokemon may be a little bit more safe, but the flying type Pokemon are going to be much heavier to hit with. And then we have this Swellow with the Wing Attack Sky Attack combination, followed by Alakazam with the Confusion and the Psychic. And then the Darmanitan with Fire Fang and Overheat. And then the Scyther with the Air Slash Aerial Ace combination, followed by Latios with Zen Headbutt Psychic combination, and then finally the Espeon with Confusion and Psychic. So if you guys do want to check any of the other counters, you guys can pause here as we continue onwards, because these Pokemon are definitely a little bit more budget counters, but they are not nearly as strong. So if you guys do want to check them out, make sure to give a pause during this time frame. So finally, we do want to check out how does the weather conditions affect this Pokemon in Pokemon Go to make sure that we are getting the best abilities if you guys do want to go after it. As far as the sunny weather, it's going to boost all the fire type moves. Notice we did see fire way down on the list. It's also going to boost the Virizion all the way to level 25 as we talked about, and it's going to boost the Leaf Blade moveset, so it's going to be getting off very, very fast. As far as the partly cloudy weather, it's going to boost the Quick Attack, and then it's also going to boost the Stone Edge as the charge move. This is definitely a time you do not want to use in the partly cloudy weather with Stone Edge against any of the fire flying specifically, but flying types as well will get KO'd very fast. As far as the cloudy weather, it's going to boost the counters of the Poison and Fairy combination. Notice we didn't see any of those in the top 20. And then also, it's going to boost the Virizion all the way to level 25, and it's going to boost the Close Combat. Rainy weather is going to have no effect. However, the snowy weather is going to boost all ice type Pokemon. The foggy weather is going to have no effect. And finally, we have the windy weather, which is going to boost all psychic and flying type Pokemon. This flying type is going to be a demolishing duo during this weather condition, and it's going to also boost the Zen Headbutt of the Virizion. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys get out there. I hope you get that amazing looking shiny Virizion. And like I said, if you do want to celebrate the 100K merchandise, make sure to check out thetrainerclub.com. So thank you guys for tuning in. All my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace! I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.